Welcome to online English class. This is level 2, lesson 6, part 2. Today, the day for the video is April 22nd. Today we're going to work on Unit 7, Lesson D. You are probably watching this video between April 22nd and May 6th. This video was filmed on April 20th. Alright, let's start Lesson D. Lesson D starts on page 90. So let's look at this picture. In this picture, we have 3 people. There's a woman and 2 men, and it looks like they're pushing something really big. It could be a TV or a fireplace or maybe a piano. I think it's a piano. But they're pushing something really big into a house. Okay? So let's look at this story. This is a newspaper. This is a newspaper article. The title is Today's Question. What's the best thing you ever bought? So we're talking about the best thing. The best. The best thing you ever bought is your favorite thing. It's the thing you like the most. It's the most important thing. So what's the best thing you ever bought? Let's see. There are 2 people who wrote a story. So let's read a story from Denise Robinson from Charleston, South Carolina. The best thing I ever bought was an old piano. Oh, it's a piano. Okay. The best thing I ever bought was an old piano. I bought it in a used furniture store last month. A used furniture store. Used furniture is a store that sells old furniture. It sells things that people already used and then you're buying it for a second time. It's not new furniture, it's old furniture. So we call it a used furniture store. We're buying stuff that someone already had before. So it's not new stuff, it's old stuff. It was the most beautiful piano in the store. So we're talking about the most beautiful. The most beautiful. So we know we're comparing a lot of different things. So let's go back to lesson C. Lesson C. When we talk about the adjectives with more than 2 syllables, we use the most. So the most beautiful. So it says it was the most beautiful piano in the store, but it wasn't very expensive. So it's the most beautiful piano, but it doesn't cost a lot of money. It has a beautiful sound. Now my 2 children are taking piano lessons, so they're learning how to play the piano. I love to hear music in the house. Now let's read a story from Sammy Chin from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I bought a used van 5 years ago. Used van. A van is a large car. It's a big car. So a used van is a van that someone already owned. It's an older car. It's not a new car, it's a used car. A used van. I bought a used van 5 years ago. I used my van to help people move and to deliver stoves and refrigerators from a second-hand appliance store. Okay, let's talk about the word second-hand. Second-hand means the same thing as used. Second-hand equals used. Second-hand means used. And appliance. Appliance is a machine in the house. So a stove is an appliance. Refrigerator is an appliance. So, we're talking about a second-hand appliance store. So, it's an appliance store for used stoves and refrigerators. This store sells old stoves and refrigerators. It's called a second-hand appliance store. Okay? I made a lot of money with that van. Now I have my own business. That van is the best thing I ever bought. Sammy Chin, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. All right, let's answer the questions here. Number 1, what question are Denise and Sammy answering? They're answering today's question. What's the best thing you ever bought? Okay. Number 2, what did Sammy buy? Sammy bought a used van. Sammy bought a used van. Okay. Number 3, who was taking piano lessons? Well, the piano, let's see, Denise bought the piano. Who's taking the lessons? It says, now my 2 children are taking piano lessons. So, the children of Denise are taking piano lessons. Denise's children. Denise's children. The apostrophe S after Denise shows that the children belong to Denise. Number 4, who has a business? Okay, in Denise's story, there's nothing about a business. In Sammy's story, it says, now I have my own business. So, number 4, who has a business? Sammy has a business. Number 5, what words in the reading help you understand the word appliances? Well, let's see. Appliance here. And we talked about stoves and refrigerators are types of appliances. An appliance is a machine in the house. So your washing machine, your dryer, the air conditioner, or the stove or the refrigerator, these are appliances. Okay? And number 6, did Sammy have a lot of money 5 years ago? Why do you think so? Well, 5 years ago, Sammy bought a used van. So, I'm thinking because he bought a used van, he didn't have a lot of money. Or maybe he did have a lot of money so he could buy a van. So the answer is yes or no. It's what you think. I don't know. So maybe he has a lot of money so he could buy a van. Or maybe he didn't have a lot of money because he bought a used van. It's what you think. All right, so let's talk about this question. What's the best thing you ever bought? What's the best thing you ever bought? Well, for me, what is the best thing I ever bought? I bought a kayak. It's a type of boat. Okay? It's a big yellow boat that you blow up with a vacuum. And you can go, and I like to use it to go on the lake. So this is what it looks like. It's a big yellow boat, and it fits 3 people onto it. 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. It's yellow, and it has paddles that look like this. If you're at my Buford class, maybe you know these paddles because I use these paddles to hold open the whiteboard. So every day I bring in 2 of these sticks to hold open the whiteboard. These are from my kayak. This is the best thing I ever bought because in the summer, I go onto the lake with my friends every weekend and we go out onto the lake with this boat. So we go and we have a picnic on the water, or we go and we go fishing on the water, and we have this kayak. So it's really fun because we can go swimming, and then if we get tired, we go onto the kayak and then we go home. It's really useful. So this is the best thing I ever bought, my kayak. my boat, and the sticks that I bring to class every day. So, what's the best thing you ever bought? You can tell me on WhatsApp if you want. All right, let's go to page 91. Page 91. On page 91, we're learning vocabulary, specifically furniture. We're learning about furniture. All right, so in this picture, we have a living room. In this living room, here are the words down here. So let's do number 1. Number 1 is aquarium. Aquarium. If you speak Spanish, maybe you see the word agua in here. Okay? This is aquarium. Or people like to call it a fish tank. It's a tank for fish to live in. There's little fish in here. We call it an aquarium or a fish tank. A lot of people call it a fish tank. When you see aquarium, you think of a big fish tank. So like the Georgia aquarium is really, really, really big. An aquarium is usually big. A fish tank is inside your house. It's small. Number 2. Okay. Number 2 is a computer desk. Number 2 is a computer desk. Right now, I'm working at a computer desk. See, this is my computer here. It's my computer. This is my desk. And then the camera is up here where I have another table. So the camera is looking down at my desk. Okay? Number 3. What is number 3? Is it a painting, a picture? I think it's a picture. No, there's no picture here. Mirror? Is it a mirror? Okay. Why is there a mirror in the living room right above the desk? I don't like this house. But mirror. This is not a good house. Okay. But that's a mirror. Okay. So mirror is spelled M-I-R-R-O-R. But we pronounce it mirror. 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 It's not mirror or mirror. It's mirror. Mirror. Okay? Number 4. Number 4 is a end table. We call it an end table. The end table is the small table next to the couch or the sofa. It's the small table. Okay? Number 5 is what? A sofa bed? A what? Oh, okay. So, number 5 is a sofa bed. That's a new word for me. Okay, so it's a sofa. This part here is the sofa. And if you push a button, it turns into a bed. I didn't know there was a word for that. It's called sofa bed. Okay, number 6. Number 6 is a bookcase. Bookcase. Number 7 is an entertainment center. Nobody says that. Okay, number 7 is an entertainment center, or you can just call it the TV table or the TV. There's no word for this. Entertainment center is, nobody says that. Just call it the TV or the TV shelf. Number 8. Number 8 is the coffee table. The coffee table is the big table in the living room. It's a short table. It's not very tall. It's about the height of your knee, and you just put it between the sofas. You put it between the sofas and you just put drinks on it. And number 9 is a recliner. A recliner is a chair that can look like this. And then when you push a button, it looks like this. Okay, so you can sit in it normally, but if you push a button, the back, it's like you're laying down almost. So we call this a recliner. Okay, let's talk about different words for sofas. So we have sofa, we have couch, and we have futon. Sofa, couch, and futon. All 3 of these are the same. There's no difference. Sofa, couch, futon, they're all the same. Recliner. Recliner is a chair that can lean back. So this chair, you can see it. The back is going this way, and the foot, where the foot is going up. It's like you're laying down in a dentist chair. We call it a recliner. Okay? And number 1, we can call this a fish tank. Nobody says aquarium. Aquarium is for a big building for fish, like the Georgia Aquarium. For something small inside your house, we can just call it a fish tank. Number 3, mirror. 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 There are 2 syllables in this word. Mirror. Mirror. I don't know why there's a mirror right there, but it's there. Okay? So, these are all the furniture in the room. There's a lot more. If you have any questions about the furniture in your house, you can ask me. Okay, so now we get to talk about the room. Let's talk about the floor first. The floor. F-L-O-O-R, floor. The floor is the ground here. What color is the floor? The floor is white. Okay? And in the middle of the room, there is a rug. Rug. R-U-G. Rug. This is the rug here. The rug is a lot of colors. It's yellow, it's white, blue, and purple. Oh, and green. There's a lot of colors on this rug. Okay, the rug is in the middle of the room. The walls. We can see 3 walls here. We have a white wall and 2 yellow walls. And this is the ceiling. The ceiling is on the top. The ceiling here is green. Okay, so my wall is kind of brown and yellow, and the ceiling is white. The ceiling's up there. And down here is the wall. So, in this picture, we have a white wall and 2 yellow walls, and the ceiling is green. So, do you like this room? Is this room nicer than your living room? Or do you not like the colors or the design? Tell me, do you like this room? What about this room do you like? What in this room do you not like? Okay, so for me, I don't like the mirror here because I don't know why it's here. Why is the mirror in front of the computer desk? I don't understand. There's no purpose here. There's no reason here. Okay? And I don't like the color of the room. So I think my room is better than this room. My living room is better. than the living room in the picture. My living room is better than the living room in the picture. My living room is better than the living room in the picture because I don't like the colors in this living room. The green and the yellow together, I don't like it in a living room. It's very, I don't know, it's not pretty. And also, I don't like the mirror in front of the desk because if you want to look in the mirror, you have to stand behind the desk. It doesn't work. I don't like it. So, I think my living room is better than the living room in the picture. Do you think your living room is better? Or do you think this living room is better than your living room?